Well, tonight, unanswered questions remain as members of the community remember 20-year-old Caleb Wilson.
Wilson, an engineering student at Southern University, died last week after what the university is now calling an alleged hazing incident, and the investigation is still underway.
WDSU reporter Jonah Gilmore live in Kenner, where that service took place tonight. Jonah.
Gina Sulla, that service tonight was packed with hundreds of people, something those I spoke to say is a testament to who Caleb was and how he lived.
There's going to be moments of sadness because we won't see him physically, but I know for sure that Caleb is making an impact. And
the parents of 20-year-old Caleb Wilson visibly heartbroken as photos of their son line the wall of Pilgrim Baptist Church. Hallelujah. Family, friends, and church members lit candles remembering the young man they say shined with his own light.
Caleb was just that loving person, just funny, just always, just a thrill to be around. There was nothing that I can say that you can dislike about Caleb.
The Southern University engineering student and member of the Human Jukebox died after an alleged hazing incident.
Want justice where it's necessary, and so just want to know kind of what happened and why.
In a statement, Southern University says they are actively and fully cooperating with the criminal investigation. According to East Baton Rouge Parish District Attorney Hilla Moore, charges could be coming.
Yeah, we're looking at the misdemeanor hazing statute, the felony hazing statute, and that involves the death, negligent homicide, manslaughter.
Those who knew Wilson say his life shined just as bright as the candles lit to honor him, calling him a young person who touched many.
We'd have a break to come home. He was coming home. He participated still within the church with our young adult ministry, and all of the kids loved him.
As the family of those who loved Wilson look for answers, they're also doing all they can to keep his legacy alive.
Sure that all the great things that he did and how great he was is going to shadow how he left here, because how he left here is not truly who Caleb was.
As of now, there have not been any word on any arrests, and the university says they are starting a judiciary process into that alleged hazing incident. Reporting live in Kenner tonight, Jonah Gilmore, WDSU News.